And yes, we are live everywhere. Let's go. YouTube Studios. How does this work again? Still, I'm in my learning phase with this. Must be in YouTube Studio. And then probably in content, live, and this live. And where's that studio thing? Analytics. Yeah, there it is. I'm sure there was a place where I could. I see, I found it. There it is. Okay. Let me pin that there. And we are good to go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's pick up where we left off. Shall we? The original plan was to eat something and hit the gym. And I did eat something. But today was Sunday, and so the gym was not working 24 hours today. So that plan failed. Completely failed. Like me. A total failure. A total failure. All right. Let's keep going with this little beach thing that we have. So, where were we? It's been, what, 3 hours since we worked on this? We made some progress. We have made some progress. And just, out of the box, what I can see is that right out of the gate, we don't have enough contrast. No contrast. Like the ground is the same as the road path is the same as the beach material. And what I was thinking last time was to add a little, like, we can actually make this place a beach, like having the ocean. But I was thinking of adding it on the next level. But now that I look at it, it's ugly. So we need to save ourselves. Question is, where can I find a good water material? I had it in my previous game, so let me just borrow it. I have to open up. I see. Hold on. Where is it? It's in this game. And bring it here. So we can have a little water plane. Question is, how are we going to have a water plane here if there's a cutoff here? One thing that we can do is we can bring the whole road a little to the east, like this. That way we are closer to the edge, right? Let's say. Is that a reasonable assessment? Reasonable? I think so. All right. To do that, we have to start with this little piece. We have a little code here that helps us do that. So this is a straight and straight. So this basically, I can go 1 and rebuild. Yep, that's it. We can go one more time and let's see how it looks. Yep, that's good enough. And then we can just shift this to the right. Works beautifully. Works like a charm. And the only thing that we need to do is we are to select every little design piece that we have here. It will be organized later. Everything will work out great. But right now it's just an ugly... Can I move the camera a bit to the left because it's blocking my actual view? Again, moving the camera to the left is... Moving anything to the left is dangerous all the time. But the camera just capitalizes on my massive Middle Eastern nose, and well, that's not good. But hey, road designer, come online, my friend, come online. Here, I think we have to double check everything though. So let's say players here, right? And in that case, the ocean will start here. And let's assume this is the ocean. Let us play with the tiling a bit. Let us play with the tiling a bit, and it just does not want to work, right? F it. So as for now, it does not look good. What needs to happen is I need to shift the road still to the east. I need to find so basically what we do want is something like this, right? We want to be really oceanside. And if we want to do that, the lazy way to do it would be to do this, right? Would be to do this. And we are there. But since we are not lazy, what we can do is I kind of want to find this bad boy, which is what, 8 or something here. This is it. Rebuild. No, not that one. Probably this. Yep. And now that we have this base, although let me double check that. This working base here. See, that's reasonable, right? That's reasonable to have something like this. Now that we have this, I can just, create a little maze at the end, just to elongate the level. And we can be a little creative with it. Let's go right, left, straight, left, straight, left, right, right, straight, left, straight. Something like that. And no. So if this is what we want, we can go a little bit to the left and then straight, but we immediately have to go back like this. So we are now sitting at 50 pieces, which is a minute and a half of gameplay, something like that, which is enough. So this is a medium size level. All right. I like medium sized levels. We can double check it, and if it's like too short or too long, we can course correct on the next level. Who cares? Did we open up the... Yes, we did. Get over here. This is a beautiful ocean that I have. It's this stylized water. It's nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Stylized mobile. This. We need a plane, by the way. We need a plane like this. And the settings. The settings depth texture. Enable depth texture. Let me open this up and can't I just copy material perspective there, properties there, and just... No, I can't. What if I just, what if I just do this? What if I just create the material, name it, duplicate it, and then bring it here? Just bring it here. it was the exact same thing. It just doesn't, it's just not displaying properly here. So I'll do it manually. Probably the lighting of the scene of the other game is just different. First thing first, so lighting color normal, underwater surface foam. Enabled, good. This is where we have to do most of the work. Tiling, let's go small, 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 small. That looks good. Color, I need it to be a bit more bright, like this, more joyful. That's joyful enough. And then there's this ugly edge that we have here, right? And this ugly edge, the thing is, this shader can't be applied to any sort of mesh, so I have to find the right sort of edge for it. And we don't have any. One thing that I can do though is just take this bad boy to Blender. What is it? Is it a spoiler alert or something? I'm terrible at Blender. Okay, I'm just learning. My comfort zone, or what I'm good at and what I'm prepared with, is 3D Max. But because 3D Max feels like ancient at this point, I'm trying to migrate to Blender. I started at it's actually, I'm not going to tell you where I started because I should be a lot further. All right, so let's do this, right? Let's do something like this. And then we can pick this guy up and so this is supposed to be the edge of the beach. I have to say that alone is enough because I can mix and match it with other ones. Let's try it. Right? Let's try this. In the let's put it right here for now. Name it beach edge. And here. So beach edge. See, now the shader, the world tiling shader matches to the mesh properly. And I messed up with going a little bit to the right. But I don't care. That little imperfection may come handy, actually. So, let me place this bad boy. Oh, but what is not good is the fact that I've messed up in the y-axis or in the z-axis here, right? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all of these vertices, scale, and go, hold on, scale, and this is what? This is z, yep. And then go 0. And now it should be perfect. It's basically the make planar equivalence of 3D Max. So beach edge. And now it's perfect. Go 1. And move it a little bit forward. And then if you just do something like this, it'll be good enough for the 2 seconds that the player is going to see it. And maybe you can even scale it a bit. Scale some of them. Like this. And so from player's perspective, it looks like a normal, beautiful edge. Why am I so overcapitalized. Oh, because I didn't move them properly, right? I got busy with the edge and everything. Shoo. Oh, crap. Let me do this. Select all of these and make sure we haven't selected anything unnecessary here. And let's move it to the right, like so. Maybe a little here. That'll sort of match, and then we can go manually and fix everything up. Patch everything up manually. Let's start from the top, right? Let's go here. Let's do this. So, you know what? I think the very beginning of the level should face the beach. Not facing the beach, but the beach should be in the field of view. And I have no idea how we can achieve this other than to this left turn. It should be a right turn. So it can basically be we gotta flip the beginning of it. For some reason, my brain is not working properly, so I have to do it manually, right? Bear with me. Bear with me till I figure this thing out. So it has nothing to do with this, am I right? And this is, by the way, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? So 1, 2, 3. This left turn. If I turn, it will not work. Yeah, it will not work. It's not how I'm thinking. It's not going to work how I think it's going to work. So, we go straight, left, then we go straight, left. And then if you rebuild this, is there? Yeah, this one should be right turn. Okay, see? I told you. I can do this. Trust me. Trust the process. I'm not that stupid. And ladies and gentlemen, oh crap. We're about to swim at this point. So we can go a little bit further to the west. I have to find the perfect beginning point first, and then adjust everything from that point. The texture is also so low quality, the noise texture of the material, of the shader. So we gotta somewhat bump that up, or maybe use a completely different noise texture. Okay. So if you start from here, and if we know we are already too much to the west, so, and there's also this problem that we are going to the west in the beginning. I'm saying that because the point of view is always northward to the east, right? So always northward, which is z forward, to the east, which is x forward, which would be the exact perspective that we have right now. So always the best design choice for moving forward would be to design the game northward and eastward, because that's the point of view that we have, that's the perspective that we have. And the worst idea would be to go northward and then westward, which is this, because we can't see, the player can't see what's ahead of it, right? So this is just useless. This movement is useless. But this is perfect, because the player can predict the future, right? So we have to remove this westward movement here. Easy. And just for the sake of simplicity, there's a left turn and then there's a right turn. Left, straight, right. So this, if this is just straight, the next one would be, so what you would say, I have to do this too. Okay, and then we can pick one of these straights, maybe this one. We can turn it right, then we can this one, turn left, turn, yep, that's it. A little more curvature is what we need. So we're moving forward, left, right, forward, west, forward, east, forward. We need another east here. So that would be right, straight, left, right. Stupid. It's not that complicated, but it sounds complicated. And honestly, I'm thinking of removing the whole bloody thing and starting from scratch. It's just taking too much time for, you know. Should I do that? Shall I do that? Meh, I'm gonna just do it. Oh, it crashed. The bloody thing crashed on me. It didn't? All right, I guess. Let's just ignore what happened. Let's just keep going. That's part of life. Part of life. I haven't played any music for you guys this time, by the way. Oh, the quality of this texture is killing me. Where's the noise? Noise is scaling. Nose tile. If I make it... It's so low quality. Did I... It's 512 by 512, but there are big tiles, eh? Let me find a balance here. The balance would be somewhere along these lines for now. Right. Okay. Let's move on. And let me also bring the player to the start point. And just build it from here. So we're gonna go right. Actually, let's start with going from to the right. There's no need to go to the left in the beginning and annoy the player. And maybe another left, straight, right, straight, right, straight, left, straight, straight, right, left, left, right, straight, right, left, left, straight, right, straight, straight, right, straight, left, straight, right, left, straight, straight. No, we're getting too close to the ocean. So we're gonna go left, right, straight, left, right, straight, right, straight, left, right, straight, right. We have to distance the water, obviously. I think we can tolerate that already, right? We can tolerate that. So let's, that should be it. So now let's bring the other guys. The edges. the edges are not edging. Well, now the edges are edging. And this is so ugly. It's the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life, and I've seen some ugly things. And I have another idea. What if I did have a little top for this place? So what if I just use this? What if we duplicate this? Bring it high up, disable this, take this material, apply it to it, and then do this. So now it's less ugly. Doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter. Okay. To be honest, this is proving to be harder than the forest section for some reason. Completely not what I expected. I thought the forest would be harder to justify. Can move it a tiny bit to the right, just a tiny bit, and then adjust from there. Where's the player? You go straight left. Nope. We're gonna go left straight. It's kind of tricky, right? Because if you go right, then left, then straight, then we have to move this guy a lot to the west. So we're gonna delete this. Instead, we're gonna go left, left, right, straight, and then we have to go a lot to the east. This is taking too much time. I can just do this, and no one's gonna say anything because I'm the game developer and I'm a god, right? Here, there it is. I'm done with this. Sue me. Beautiful. Now, the beach edges. And it's not a verb. It's a I gotta put this under the ground section here. Design and ground, so I can easily do this to it. So let's make this untouchable. And then let's make these untouchable. And then let's make the player untouchable. Then top and isometric. And I think we can play some music at this point. Music. Music. Nothing like some good old Prince of Persia music. And yep. Just terrible. Terrible. I've done all this design and I have to just throw it away because it just doesn't work. They've redesigned the road path like 10 times at this point. Who cares? We've done a lot of kharkari at this point. So let's do more of it. stones. Again, I can always be a lot more energized and a lot more active, but as I've said before, I work give or take 16 hours a day, minus the time that I eat something and go to the gym. And so if you want to be active at this age for about 16 hours a day, it's all about resource management. It's all about energy management. So I'm always at my 85% maximum capacity, especially because what we are doing here is a child play, right? I wish it wasn't red. We already have one red sunbed. Let me put this here so we can put one. Not blue. Did we have a green one? Didn't we have a green one? We do have a green one, but the green one is ugly. The green one is it's not that bad actually. I kind of like it. Kind of like it. I really want those towels. I did have it, but I don't know where it is. Actually, I do know. I have to import a massive package, and I'm too lazy for it. I have to confess. Oh, there's a purple one. I like this one. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. All right, folks. Let's get going. So we can delete these, right? I have a love-hate relationship with this guy. It's kind of cool and unique, but then it's too unique, you know? It can easily be overdone. So let's just put one. I don't know. It's 2,000 polygons too. Let's keep it there for now. I'll be watching it. All right. Another red, and then another blue, and I think one more color. One more green of these. Duplicate the purple one too. And then this guy. It's for some reason, it's taking more time compared to the jungle theme, but it's easier to design. Maybe because there are less movable part. The whole adding mountains to the design last time for the forest design did kind of change things a bit, right? It's so empty. I hate the fact that it's so empty. I have an idea. I have an idea. Bear with me. Bear with me. I have a great idea. I don't think the shader would apply, but bear with me. So what if we have these little bumps that I've created, right? Snow pile, I've named them. And I've got 2 of them. What if we use these as bumps on the sand, right? Like beach bumps. Because sand is not flat. It's flatter than ice, than snow, but it's not flat. And that's what's bugging me. See, it'll work perfectly if I just somehow. Let me try it. Hold on. It's not gonna work. See, it's not gonna work. And if I do want to make it to work, I've got another idea. I've got a good idea here. You can use the same method that you used here. That bump is not the only bump on Earth, right? Ha! You can make another bump. Easy. Bear with me. Bear with me. I'm learning. Yep, that's it. Let me see how many polygons does that bad boy have. So this guy is 160. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's probably like 8 by 8 or something like that. This is 7, so something like this. And same goes with that on that direction. This, and then go vertices, go here. The bumps will be adjustable by playing with the z-axis. Right? This will work. I'm happy with it. So we're gonna name it. We are going to name it like a snow, like beach pile. Whoa, buddy. See, now the shader will work. And all we have to do is place it. It's very subtle. Very subtle. It's very subtle. It's not even visible. I gotta go a little more aggressive. But if I go aggressive, it'll look like Safari. There's another theory. It was supposed to be a lot prettier, I gotta say. I'll confess. This will not work, but if I don't try it, I'm gonna die. There you go. Thinking if I make it a touch darker, just a touch darker. Like this, like 2%, right? See, now it's more visible. It's ugly, but it's visible. That one is like, it's like we're trying to tell a secret to the player. There's a bump here. There's a bump here. Huh? And if you're really sensitive about it, I can go up like 1%, you know? I like that the other way, actually. So this versus this. I kind of like... Let's go with the darker one. Let's be bold, right? Nah. I like that more mellow. And now I can't save it. That's more acceptable. Now it's more acceptable. Let me also add these edges. I got lazy by the end of it. So let's just test it. The edges are so visible, I know. And for that, the solution would be to make the edges less edgy, you know? Now it's not a pile, it's a Google. Why would that happen? Nothing surprises me anymore. Oh, I replaced the beach pile with the beach edge, and I didn't commit, and I didn't push. So we've lost the edge. We've lost the edge. I hate myself. I objectively now hate myself. No feelings involved. Just me hating myself for the fun of it. Beach edge, beach pile. Do you really have to name them so close to each other? I have to say, guys, this is ugly. Beach pile, beach edge. Completely forgot there are two. Now, I don't even know from what direction exactly I created the edge, but I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess I went Z negative because it was Z positive on Unity. Just pure feeling based. And it was a higher poly. I had to do that last time, but I didn't, so it's a win-win. So this is the beach edge. Yellow. Where did you go? If it's the pivot, why? Oh, it's rotating that way because the pivot is actually not in the right place because I was too lazy setting it to the right position. Such a Machouf song in the background. Hold on. This is from the Two Thrones. Which one is the normal color? Oh, that's it. So, we spent 25 minutes on something so stupid. I'm second guessing if that's a good idea. Or the fact that the colors are different is a good idea. Why the hell is it taking so much time? I thought this would be a lot easier. It would take a lot less time. Oh no. No. Oh, I hate these piles. They're so random. Even if I want them, I want to replace them. The placement is terrible. All right, let me bring this. We gotta move forward. We can't just stay here for long. You don't have time. And these guys, they're all over the bloody place. The X should be what? 8.5. So all of you, get in line. And for some reason, some of them just don't want to, right? Did I say 8.1? Is it the scale? Yeah, it's the scale. 1. Good boy. Good boy. Line up. Line up, everybody. Okay. So 8.4, 8. Are we still? Yeah. This was 7, 6. What am I doing? It's in the y-axis anyways. Acceptable. And you know what? I don't want the piles. They look ugly. This is good enough. Let me delete these extras. It's interesting that YouTube is telling me the current bitrate is actually too high. Meh. Oh, I spent a lot of energy on that stupid pile. Actually, it was the wrong thing to do. You live, you learn. Every time I think about the fact that I'm gonna add animals to this theme, it just doesn't work. Do I have? I can add birds. I can add birds. So this theme, the beach theme, can be bird specific or bird only. There's a player. That works. That works. I wish they had different colors. These two are rather identical. I'll do it, and I won't tell anyone. No way. No way. I'll find another bird. There's so many animals here. Them too? Huh? It's gonna make sense. It's gonna make sense. Okay. We'll come back to it. Let's conserve energy for now. We need more stones. Don't we have other beach elements, like maybe We have Orange Patrick. We haven't used Orange Patrick. Because it's not going to have a good contrast with the beach, that's why. We do have the red ones too, but we have. I like the pink one better. Sure, I had something. What about the city character package? Also, let me commit and push. How long have we been streaming for? An hour? Yeah, 50 minutes. I think I need to increase my keratin intake. I'm at 5 grams. I think I gotta go 10 again. I need stamina. It's the only thing I can think of. Don't I have some electrolyte? Nah. Yeah, we can add ball, right? We can add a ball here. That'll work. I know I can add this. Is it badminton or racket? What do you call these? I know I can add them, but they're too unique, so they can't be duplicated a lot. And I'm very limited in terms of size. And I don't want to go the trash route, you know? I want to keep the game as joyful as possible. I can have pets, but it's a hunting game, so, you know? So for now, let's go with the ball. Better than nothing. It's pretty. I like the contrast. I like the fact that it has blue in it. And maybe in the whole scene we can have 4. So we can have one here, one maybe here, another one here, and another one here. So that was 4 or 5? That was 4, right? That was 4. A little more grounded. That's the perfect rotation for it. Maybe I'll change the rotation on this one and maybe on this one. It is a bit big, but I want it to be, I mean, it's almost as large as this sunbed, but I think the sunbed is too small actually. I want the objects to pop out because we don't have too many of them. And we don't have the borders and all that good stuff that we had before. I don't want them to look gigantic in comparison to Player either. So let's see. It was 1.4 and let's say 1.55. That'll do. That'll do. Still, it's too empty. Too empty. Dead. I really want to change the ground texture here. The fact that the thing is, by this point, players have played what? Let's say 13 levels. So at this point, the road is in the background. So player won't even notice the fact that it's not matching properly with the beach section. But it'll be too lazy if we don't change it to something better. But the problem is I can't come up with a good idea. So changing it is just one click, right? So let's do it at a morning, not at tomorrow morning, but at a morning, because that's when I'm the most patient. And right now I'm at the most frustrated. So I think we need more stones, to be honest with you. Hear me out. What if we also have some large stones? I know it's the beach. I know. Yeah. Screw it. Let's happen. It's too empty. I don't even know how much visibility we have to the west, but none. I've designed this completely with the fact that we are going northward and we are going to see north to east, so northeast. But here we can do something funky. Yeah, someone has just decided to, take a sun bath there, right beside the road. Because why not, right? Now there's too many stones here. Stones everywhere. Let me delete some of them. And that's more reasonable. Boy, the beach is proving to be a lot more annoying to design. So I'm gonna call it a day in regards to the beach, and we're gonna just move on designing the other 3 levels, and then during the perfection we're gonna put in extra attention to the beach. Organizing. Just so that our eyes are calibrated. Let's look at the previous designs. Nothing is out of place. That's what I like about the winter design, right? There's a player. Beautiful. Just this scene is iconic. I love it. Everything about it is picture perfect. right? And then let's move on. Not iconic, but doable. Probably gonna push it more toward the tail end of the game. This one is good. It has two beautiful, unique characteristics to it, which is this little puddle area. This little tiny thing, but it's not that important. But the most important one is this, which is we tried to be cute that day, I guess. Oh, and this one is also good because this was the birth. This level was the birthplace of the corridor idea, right? Here, because we've created a sort of a corridor here, and that manifested itself in the first or second jungle level. It wasn't first. And then this is where we started this morning. I'm this close to loving it, and I'm also this close to hating it. But time will tell. Time will tell. No, it's deactive by default. I kind of hate it. All right. This one is Mongolia. I gotta just trust the process, man. I just have to trust the process. And then the beach. See? Now that we've calibrated our eyes, it doesn't look that bad. To be honest, it kind of looks even better than the jungle. And that's crazy because this one looked terrible to me 3 minutes ago. Now it's doable, acceptable, adjustable, workable. I didn't know Red Alert had such a great soundtrack. I'm gonna add it to my playlist. Gorgeous, beautiful. So it's been exactly an hour of streaming, right? And it's getting hot here. I gotta turn on the AC actually. Give me a second. And we are back. And we drink some water. That was a lot of work. That was an hour of work. I mean, The edge and those bombs took like 20 minutes. Level 9. Now, we have the freedom not to be so close to the water because we've given the players the an idea, and we've given the players the juice up front. So now we've given them a loan of juiciness, and now we can collect the debt. You know, I'm thinking if we can do anything unique here. Unique. If you take any element that the game has, that the level has, and we overdo it, that'll become unique. You know? That's a row of sunbeds. Any ideas? Let me check Twitter. Let's see if we've gotten bombed or something. All right. Let's get down to business. Is the AC on? It is. I think this time I want to start like this. So player would, this is what the player would see in the beginning, right? And then we're going to immediately course correct. I'm not going to have the ocean this time. It's too limiting. We already have a lot of limitations. I'm gonna go 60 or something this time. I'm planting a seed for future here. See this empty area? I'm gonna do something with it. So even though still we did the same trick of going north and east only, because of the fact that the game starts westward, maybe sets the scene so that the player would think it's a different. This time is different. Let's go Command and Conquer Generals. Oh yeah. It's something else. Okay. Let me have level 8 as our guide here. Come on. And since we're not gonna have the ocean, we can just do this. I mean, it's not a law. We can have the ocean here and still have all the good benefits, but I'll think about it. Bear with me. Trust the process. Trust the process. It'll all work out. I can't wait to be coding again. I'll probably take a break. Probably tonight would be the last night of me level designing. I'll go back to coding tomorrow, and maybe a day or two be spending coding, and then we'll back finishing up the design. And they'll also give us some time to calibrate our eyes and sleep on it. What is this seam here? It's supposed to be seamless. What if they overlap? There's something wrong with the mesh, but I'll figure it out. Actually, having the ocean is good because it feels like you've reached the ocean by the end of the level. So, and all these edges, I should organize them. Organize them, make it a prefab, etc., etc. Let's do it. The sooner we do it, the better. So all these beaches. Let me select the one in the middle. Here. Search and destroy. Ocean. Oh, Christ. Ocean. prefabization. Let's prefabize it. Just throw it in there and we'll think about the positioning later. Then just duplicate this, bring it over here, disable 8, enable 9, put it there. Come to think of it, that's the only place we can't place the ocean, so are we even gonna see it? So player would be here, yeah. And in full screen, we're gonna have a perfect view of it, right? In landscape mode. But even in portrait, you can see a glimpse of it. And you feel like you're getting closer and closer to the ocean. Trying to think, this, if I remove some of those straight lines, we'll get closer to the beach sooner. We get closer to the beach sooner. So 4 straight lines, which would 4 straight lines, which is this one. If this is 4, then this is also 4. So this, go 1 down, create. I'm a genius. I am a genius. So by maybe 60% of the way down, you can see it. One more. Let's remove 1 more. So this is 4, this is 3. Is this 3 or is this 4? So it's right in the middle. I'm gonna guess it's this one. Thank you. Well, you know, they call me the greatest for a reason. You're supposed to play some music, buddy. Fight for peace. You have some water. Same old, all the same objects gonna be duplicated here. Let's grab our Bible. Bible, hello. See, that's what I meant when I said this is too unique. You can't have it in every level. And if you're gonna have it in only 2 levels, we shouldn't have it at all. Because that's what? 50 kilobytes? I don't want that. That's money. That's money. What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? You're missing the starfish. No, you're not missing the starfish. So you're not missing anything, right? Yes. We can also put all these guys under a parent and say, I don't know, beach Bible. Let me also push. I'm baffled by the idea that we still haven't figured out a way to be able to drink something energizing like caffeine without missing our sleep. That'll be a huge industry. Like, the biggest beverage sold on Earth is caffeine, and we are not able to drink it halfway down the day. Isn't that? I'm sensing money here. Oh, what did we do? Did we put it in? Yeah. Okay. Same old, same old. Good enough? Okay, we got ourselves a new level. Let's skim through it. Where's that red one? This guy. We need to be a lot closer to the main road. I keep going too wide. All right. I can't believe we gotta design 2 more tonight. Thinking, that's not a good idea. Let me take a breath. Let me take a breath. All right, give me 1 minute. You know what I've missed most about Iran? Omelets. They were available everywhere. All right, let's finish the remaining 2, then I'll go eat something. We've done the hard part. Let's go. Let's go, everybody. Give me some energy. We have the Bible. What am I doing? we do have the Bible, we don't have the ground. We gotta put the ground in the Bible. Now this, duplication, parenting, sibling, and yep, now design. Boy, it's getting so annoying that we are going only to the north and to the east, and there's no way to go west. But we can do the same trick that we did for the jungle, which is going only eastward. Let me show you how. How much of a copyright violation would be if I play some Disney song? I think Disney is gonna literally sue me this time. I don't want to put the beach over there. I don't want to have the beach over there. I'm not gonna be that predictable. But I wish I had something to block the view. We're gonna use stones again. Let's do the obvious first, right? pattern is too recognizable. I keep forgetting. Northeast. This is the view. Let's see how it looks. It's too straight. I have to redesign it so that it's more of a diagonal movement. Let's just do it. This must be more exciting as you play it, I suppose. There's no way around it, eh? See, now it's more exciting. It's buggy, but more exciting. Okay, let's move on to the next one. This is 10 actually. And we need to push just in case. We need one more design, one last design, and then we are done. That's a very depressing music. I gotta just skip that one. This one's good. And done, ladies and gentlemen. We have 4 beach design, or beach levels rather, but we have it. All right. Now I'm gonna just have to go eat the last meal of the night, and maybe take some notes and write out all the tasks that I have to do tomorrow. And yep, I'll probably stream again tomorrow. Take care, everybody.